Surveillance video captured a group of teens attempting to carjack a man with his young son in the back seat. First on Fox, the victim tells Alexa Ashwell, even though two teens were arrested, justice has not been served.
This Baltimore father is experiencing two issues we've been reporting on for months now: the quality of life crimes and the lasting impact, including financial burden that's often falling on these victims, and the handling of these cases by the Department of Juvenile Services. Back on St. Patrick's Day, Val and his 8-year-old son were the victims of this terrifying attempted carjacking caught on surveillance in Federal Hill. Now he's facing a new nightmare.
Even when identified and went through the system, there's no justice that's been made.
The father, Val, says one of the two teens arrested, now 17, and transported to juvenile booking for the crime, recently pleaded guilty in court. He says his exact consequence remains unclear.
It's on their record for this juvenile, a felony, and they potentially, I didn't receive any confirmation, potential ankle monitoring.
In a recent restitution hearing the victim took part in to address the cost of the crime left him dumbfounded.
The stolen items that they were able to get away with, which were my keys to my vehicles, including the one that they attempted to carjack. And I submitted all the receipts, including the out-of-pocket that I had to pay to obtain new keys to operate my vehicle. Unfortunately, I wasn't made whole. That wasn't given to me.
Val shared the receipts. He said between the two vehicle keys and reprogramming fees, he was seeking about $1,500. The judge, he says, ruling the juvenile pay about a third of that.
$485.81.
Less than $500, with no additional cost falling back on his parent, who he says was present for the hearing.
It was ordered against the juvenile that I don't foresee paying, even though the mother was also on the calls. There was no judgment against the mother for any accountability from the parent. There's no justice. Not being made whole, I lost even more than this because I took multiple days off. I kept fighting this tooth and nail as a victim in this.
The father says he feels at a loss, frustrated by the violence, lack of clarity on the handling of these cases, and consequence.
Thousands at this point when I'm a victim. It seems that the system is backwards. It seems to be protecting the aggressors versus the innocent victims and just, your average Baltimorean. It's really a shame.
The father says the second teen has also pleaded guilty to the crime, but has yet to learn his consequence, if any. He says he's unsure if he'll receive any restitution in that case and questions if it's even worth taking more time away from work to see it through. Alexa Ashwell, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.